for ourselves, but for those who are young and not as fortunate as we are. Raising over $1,000, we did something to make a child's life easier. And this spirit continued in other ways too. Caring for causes, walking for diabetes, and Relay for Life. Give yourself a round of applause because together we made a contribution and changed someone else's world. I am proud to stand here today on behalf of my class, not only a woman, but also a Hispanic woman. Stonewall Jackson is a diverse school. I am part of that diversity and I am proud of it. What we learned to accept at Stonewall Jackson High School is that we come from different places. We speak different tongues and we do not look the same, but we come together as one class. For those who do not know what is inside our walls, we need to help them remember what we have accomplished. I hope that beyond this, each of us will take a part in something. My wise English teacher, Ms. Brennan, quotes Eduardo Galeano, who says, "When it is genuine, when it is born of the need to speak, nothing can stop the human voice. Cuando es verdadera, cuando nace de la necesidad de decir, a la voz humana no hay quien la pare." We each have our own voice, and we know what we know. The training wheels are finally coming off. And when the voice is genuine and it is true, and nothing and no one can stop it. Class of 2009, I am very proud of us. The world is not ready for us, but here we come. And now allow me to introduce our guest speaker this evening, Mr. Josh Tetrick. He comes to us from Richmond, Virginia, where he's an attorney with McGuire Woods and specializes in clean energy practice. He works with firms like General Electric, for example, making it possible for them to invest in wind or solar energy projects in emerging markets. This is a specialty he himself is helping to define. The path he has taken to this point began at Cornell University, where he earned his bachelor's degree in 2004. A Fulbright scholarship then enabled him to work as a teacher in Nigeria. He later enrolled in law school and at the University of Michigan, using his summers to return to Africa. First to Kenya, where he worked with local businesses in a UN program, and later to Liberia, where he worked with Liberia's President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf to help the Liberian government invest in clean energy. When he graduated from Michigan Law last year, Mr. Tetrick did not wait for law firms to come to him. Instead, he called them to see which one might be willing to hire him to work in their clean energy practice. He has said that crisis, both economic and planetary, creates opportunity. He has acted on this belief and hope that we can save this planet by joining the world's biggest needs and our own wish to do good in the world. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Josh Tetrick.
Thank you very much. I am so excited to be here. It's such a pleasure to be in front of you right now. I have had in the last year an incredible opportunity to literally speak to thousands of young people across this country and even young people across the world, in South Africa and in Kenya and in Nigeria and Liberia. Young people who, just like you, are dynamic, smart, creative, imaginative, committed, but, and you know this just as well as I do, young people who are a little bit confused, young people who lack clarity about who you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to study in college. And you know you're going to get questions at the graduation parties, don't you? So, you know, grandma's here and grandpa's here and mom and dad and sis and brother, and they all want to know what you're going to do now. What are you going to do now? What are you going to study now? So the point of this, graduates, is to give you a little clarity. After this is over, when they ask, what do you want to do? Who do you want to be? I want you to give them a straight answer. Now, this confusion among young people